depth, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's been getting it done is Kevin Martin.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. A lot of defense with Conley and Lee in the backcourt. And it's Gasol at the center. Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers even though he still plays under the rim.
Conley, the pass to Gasol. The 15-footer, good.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
Timberwolves leading by 4. And Rubio kicks to Garnett, and that one is stuffed right through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Conley dishes to Gasol. Lets it go from 11. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 6 points for Zach Randolph. Minnesota calls timeout.
And Marc Gasol surprisingly nimble for a 7-footer. He really moves his feet well at both ends of the floor.
Minnesota with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Rubio kicks to Towns. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Randolph. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. Green kicks to Conley. From outside, off the mark. And when you look at Marc Gasol now versus when he came into the league, remarkable how that body of his, Clark, has transformed.
Kevin, he changed his diet and he dropped a bunch of weight. Believe it or not, he even grows vegetables at his house. He's really gone all in on the transformation of his body.
Clark, good information.
Yes, sir.
How'd
That's
you know
what we
all
do.
that stuff?
That's what we do here.
Whew.
Info and entertainment.
Oh. Well, Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gasol. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
And Green slams it in.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. The 19-foot shot. And it's Wiggins missing.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot, too.
And it's Conley penetrating. Randolph can't hit. It's a close game here in Memphis. To the middle, here's Wiggins. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Conley, the pass to Randolph. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Timberwolves leading by 4. The pass to Martin. Mike Conley grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Over in the corner, Green.